My name is Ashley Lankford. I am a class of 2019 graduate from Satsuma High School. I am currently an honors college student at the University of Southern Mississippi, and my major is communication studies.
My name is Jadan Sutterfield. I attended Sarah High School and I was class of 2020. I'm now a sophomore at the University of Alabama and I am a pre-medical nursing major.
I'm Sarah Howell. I'm an alumni from Spanish Fort High School. I graduated in 2020 and now I go to Troy. I will be a second semester sophomore studying special education 6th through 12th grade with a minor in ABA therapy.
I started searching for something to do with the skills and the relationships that I created in Project Outreach in high school, and I now work with autistic kids at a after-school daycare, and they range from age 5 to 18, and it's awesome because everything I learned in Project Outreach has taught me how to create and work with those kids at the daycare.
It's given me a whole new perspective on life. It's allowed me to not judge people on firsthand, and it has allowed me to see people for who they are, and I am able to break the social stigma, and I am able to pursue my dreams and show the general population that all of these students are worth so much more.
I think overall the main thing that Project Outreach, how it's affected me after high school, has strictly been the fact that I'm more confident in educating other people on those with special needs. I mean, I know everyone's different, but having the background with my friends who are those with special needs, but having that and being able to tell people they're just another person. Savannah, her favorite color is purple. She will refuse to wear pink. So having that friendship and relationship to tell people about, I think has been something that has affected me long after my time at Satsuma.
Personally, I don't see them differently anymore. When I first joined Project Outreach, I felt like I had to baby them and just coddle and, but now that I've gone through Project Outreach, you really just have to treat them like a friend, and you have to know that they have hopes and dreams and they want to do the things that you do, and you just gotta let them do it.
Project Outreach has definitely taught me to see people and give them opportunity for growth. Instead of limiting them based off what I think they can do, I need to let them show me what they can do. That's been the main thing.
And you have to understand that there may be a language barrier. I guess in the beginning you may not think that you can communicate with these people, but you can. You just have to look for the signs, you have to look for the clues, and you have to understand that they're communicating just not traditionally. And it's amazing to sit back and just watch and observe and see all of the things that they do unique to them to communicate with you.
This feels like one of those moments moving by.
Honestly, I hope that in the future, far future, whenever I have kids, I don't want them to have the same mindset that I had and that my friends had going into high school. Especially, I feel like you should be learning about individuals with disabilities way younger than that, because once again, you don't need to put limits on other people just based off what you think they can do.
There's a lot of young adults at the University of Alabama with disabilities, but you don't see a lot of interaction with them. I mean, if I'm walking with my roommates, they don't know how to do that, and I really want them to know how to do that, and I think that's really important for me to teach them how to create those relationships and to get them to learn about those disabilities.
I want to be able to give my peers a lasting, fulfilling life, and I want them to find a place, and I want those people to be able to understand that they're more than their disability, that they can have a job, they can have a life, they can succeed, and they can have something to be proud of.
All of the stars out in the atmosphere.
I thought a lot about this question.
I want it to be bigger and better.
I'd like to see it go outside of the Gulf Coast, because you would be people in Mississippi who I'm really great friends with, people from New Jersey, all kinds of places, they've just never been exposed to individuals with special needs. So it's interesting to see kids my age who have never ever had to had a conversation with someone who has Down syndrome or who has autism. They've just never been exposed to that. So getting Project Outreach to different parts of the states rather than just down here.
I mean, it would be great if it was all across the U.S. I want to see just a standard practice in public schools, even private schools, for these kids to be included, for them to have their place, for them to be on teams, be in clubs, go out in the general population and have friends, have somewhere to sit at lunch, not just kind of sit off by themselves with their paraprofessionals.
And then another thing that I would like to see is maybe an alum chapter of Project Outreach, just so you can continue these relationships with not only individuals that you meet along the way, but also to have people like Savannah and other of my friends have somewhere for them to go.
And it hurts my heart to see that, because I know how who they are. They're just like us, and you can't look at them differently just because they have a disability. And I think that's important, that you make it known to other people, and that Project Outreach keeps growing so that we can have that interaction.
They need those social skills, the social interaction, to be able to be around typical peers. And I think if Project Outreach was around schools across the nation, I think that there wouldn't be a social stigma for people with disabilities, and they would have their place in society.
So maybe having Project Outreach 2.0 whenever you get older, something like that.
Now, everyone in society is starting to see that they're worth so much more.
I want